Hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we met up with Dr. Bryson. Unfortunately, the meeting didn't last very long, as his assistant killed him. The assistant is claiming, I had no idea what I was doing, I don't remember shooting him. He seemed very distressed, very genuine, in my opinion. So we're on a little bit of a wild goose chase here. We need to track down Garneau, who was Bryson's assistant. Yeah, we can return to the Normandy. Now, do I run around the ship seeing if anyone has anything to say?
Commander?
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a no. We're gonna head straight out. Yeah, Garneau was Bryson's assistant, and he may have some more information on Leviathan. But where? That is the question. Okay. Here, I guess. This was flashing. Okay, so Aysur. Now, we got plenty of fuel for this. Plenty of fuel. Also, very pretty. I do love red and blue when it's together.
Signal confirmed.
Now that's, have I been here before? Is this a new system that's opened up, or an old one that's had new stuff added to it? Ooh. This isn't looking familiar. So let's have a read. Let's have a read of all of the planets. Tamgota. The outermost planet of the Aysur system, Tamgota is remote and largely unexplored. Its carbon dioxide atmosphere has long since frozen into fields of dry ice. Orbital distance 42.2 AU. Orbital period 275.1 Earth years. Radius 3,354 kilometers. Day length 64.8 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature negative 216 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.2 G. And then you, over yonder, Sheer. A remote rock planet capped in ice, Sheer has been exploited by Arvunan corporations for its minerals. Home to gold veins used in spaceship shielding as well as jewelry, and cobalt deposits used in high tensile alloys, Sheer's resources show no signs of being exhausted anytime soon. A light gravity helps keep the planetary exploitation process cheap. Orbital distance 20.0 AU. Orbital period 89.7 Earth years. Radius 4,900 kilometers. Day length 31.0 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature negative 185 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.7 G. Alformus. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Alformus had its helium-3 refueling stations destroyed in an attack by Grow Zero, an anti-population terrorist group that wanted to stop further immigration to Arvuna. A consortium of Arvuna-based corporations are currently rebuilding the stations. Now is not a good time to rebuild. The Reapers are coming. Alliance Advisory. Alformus is not considered vital to the stability of the Aysur system. Civilians working on the Helium-3 platforms should not expect Alliance military intervention in the case of kidnapping or other violence. What the shit? If you need help, we're not gonna come. Fuck this place. Damn! Orbital distance 10.1 AU. Orbital period 32.2 Earth years. Radius 67,626 kilometers. Day length 8.8 Earth hours. And then you, hiding in the asteroid field.
We have located Garneau.
Oh shit! This was okay. I was expecting the other place. Okay, I'm gonna leave you be. Let's see. Is this a fuel depot? Excuse me. Let me in. Okay, thank you for the fuel. Thank you for the fuel. It is very much appreciated. Arvuna. Arvuna, a moon of Draenor, is classified as a water world because oceans or ice cover 90% of its surface. Besides prodigious sea life, Arvuna is home to a host of venomous, arthropodal pests in the tropical zone with metallic carapaces similar to those found on Palaven to resist radiation coming from Draenor's magnetosphere. I do apologise for the tongue fumbles. I am sweating cobs. I am sweating cobs right now. My mum, she says she's had a cold for the past few days. I don't think it's a cold because typically colds don't wreck you to the point where you can't get out of bed. She's been ill in bed for like 2 days. So I think it might be something a little stronger like the flu. Yeah, and I think I've caught it. I think I've caught what she's got. I can feel the back of my throat hurts. I'm sweating. I'm just like, yeah, no. But I want to record. I want to play. And if my voice is going to go in the next few days, then I need to do as much recording as I can. Yes, Draenor's magnetosphere. There are several well-shielded human colonies on Arvuna, although they are alienated from the Council and politically insignificant to the Traverse and Terminus systems. The Reapers have yet to reach Arvuna, concentrating instead on the Baylor system. While this cuts Arvuna off from the cluster's mass relay, it is at least some evidence that the Reapers cannot be everywhere at once. Colony founded 2160 CE. Population 948,700. Capital Aysur. Orbital distance 2.5 AU. Orbital period 4.0 Earth years. Draenor 66 days Arvuna. Radius 6,448 kilometers. Day length 29.2 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 1.45 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 1 Celsius. Surface gravity 1.1 G. And speaking of Draenor, a sizable hydrogen-helium gas giant just on the far side of its pale yellow star's frost line, Draenor is known for its spectacular storms. At least 3 persistent, observable spots, actually cyclonic and anticyclonic storms, have lasted for over 544 years, significantly longer than Jupiter's significantly longer than Jupiter's Great Red Spot. The largest of these spots, the Ishna, has consistently held a diameter over 3 times that of Earth. Draenor has 44 moons. 2 of them are of special interest to the Citadel Committee on Habitable Worlds. The first, Arvuna, is a life-bearing world that has already been colonized. The second, Alea, is slowly being terraformed into an ammonia-based world for Volus populations. Orbital distance 2.5 AU. Orbital period 4.0 Earth years. Radius 72,021 kilometers. Day length 17.1 Earth hours. And oh, hello. You are very small. You blend in very well to the background. Shasu. Shasu is a dwarf planet that is believed to have been ejected from Agnin during a giant impact with another planet-sized body. At the time, a magma ocean covered much of Agnin's surface. The liquid rock sprayed into space, where it coalesced and cooled over millions of years. It is theorized that during this cooling, Shasu orbited Agnin, but was eventually pulled from that orbit by the gravity wells of other planets, primarily Draenor. Today, Shasu is relatively temperate, with a light hydrogen-helium atmosphere that attracts spacers who use its atmosphere to refuel. Its crust composition is similar to Agnin, evident in its high sulfur content. Orbital distance 1.4 AU. Orbital period 1.7 Earth years. Radius 1,454 kilometers. Day length 37.4 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 0.34 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 23 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.1 G. And are you Agnin? Yes, you are. A hothouse planet, Agnin's scorching clouds of methane and sulfur dioxide give the planet a pale green colour in visible light. The SO2 from volcanic activity rains down as sulfuric acid in the upper atmosphere, but this is boiled away before the liquid reaches the surface. Agnin's harsh environment has prevented exploration by anything except probes. Orbital distance 0.7 AU. Orbital period 0.6 Earth years. Radius 4,834 kilometers. Day length 61.1 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure 86.87 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature 684 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.5 G. And hello, I'm back. There you are, Mahavid. Mahavid is a metallic asteroid in the very sparse Nahata belt. It has a high nickel and iron content in the form of kamacite. The rights to mine Mahavid belongs to TGES Mineral Works, who sell their products primarily to the colonists of Arvuna. A close flyby reveals light emanating from its facilities. Population 152. All population estimates are pre-invasion. Orbital distance 6.3 AU. Orbital period 15.8 Earth years. Radius 535 kilometers. Day length 10.3 Earth hours. Atmospheric pressure trace. Surface temperature negative 142 Celsius. Surface gravity 0.0006 G. Okay, and we actually need people for this. I guess I'm curious if this is going to lead into the quest proper. Then again, no, it wasn't that Garneau had found Leviathan. He was looking for Leviathan. I'm inclined to bring along Edie because she was with us at the lab, so why not? And I'm thinking, would anyone have anything to say about... I guess most people would have stuff to say about Reapers. Most people would have stuff to say about something that can potentially kill a Reaper. You know what? Let's go. Because that way we're bringing a pure tech, a pure soldier, and a pure biotic. Also, ladies' night. Okay, yeah, I'ma sort everyone's weapons out. Be right back with you. Okie doke, and everyone is all sorted. I forgot again. It's fine. I'll do it before the final mission, I promise. I'll do it at some point. Now, decoy explodes on destruction. Or increase shields and duration. Ooh. Part of me feels like the shields and duration is a lot more Edie, but given the fact that she recently, again, the last time that we spoke to her, she was saying that, like, I'd rather shut myself down in the case of capture than allow myself to be indoctrinated. You know, the decoy explodes. No one will get access to this technology because it explodes upon, you know, destruction. I kinda like that, yeah. And then Liara. I never use stasis. I never use it. Yeah, we might as well save it up for more warp ammo.
We're about 5 minutes out, Commander.
What exactly is on this asteroid?
Mining facility. TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
Okay. Okay, yeah, let's go through the brief together.
We've all read Edie's notes on Bryson's lab. Any questions?
Do we have any more information on what Leviathan could be?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But it is Garneau, Dr. Bryson's associate, that we are looking for.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's go get it.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. Just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in. Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
You make it sound so easy. Nothing is ever easy, Naomi. Surely you would have learned this by now. Let's see if Naomi's optimism wins out.
Scouting party.
That sounds larger than the term scouting party would suggest.
What? Hello there. Hi! Also, before I forget, let's... I like setting stuff on fire. You know what, I'm not in cover. Let me... Okay, Liara's just like, I'm going in. I'm going in, lads. Okay. One of them. If you could do one of them, that'd be great. Woo, Nelly. Where's my mouse? Right there. Oh, why are you here? Why are you here, you son of a bitch? There we go. I like exploding things. I like that. It's very convenient. Hello there. Oh, I see you up there, big boy. I see you up there. Okay, let's move up. Okay, okay. And some of you.
Let's get Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
The people in this facility will be scared.
Well, hopefully they don't attack us on sight. Hopefully they realise, oh, this isn't... These guys aren't Reaper troops. Let's just leave them be. Anything to loot. Anything at all. It's always appreciated. Yes, I know I'm right at the end of the game. I don't care. I want more loot. I want more money. Naomi still has to refill up her bank account after Cerberus stole it all in Mass Effect 2. I haven't forgotten about that. Okay, bypass it. Hello. I don't like that it's quiet. I don't trust it.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to sign in at reception.
This doesn't feel right. I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
I've taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
That will be. Hello?
Yes. Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you?
Yes. For the tour. Please sign in.
Nah, fuck this. Fuck this is some Children of the Corn bullshit. No, thank you. Again, it's a very good thing I wasn't in Naomi's shoes. I'd be, okay, that's nice, and I'd walk out and leave. Just, nah, balls to this. This is too creepy for my blood.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
I'm not. I don't need you to tell me, but can you assist me, please, sir? Please.
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. It would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau.
Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No. The access elevator is broken.
And now, we're done. Step away.
Step away. You don't belong here.
Shepard, I doubt we're going to get any more out of them. Let's look around. Carefully.
Okay. Okay, that's what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Why are y'all walking around?
He was living in the ducts.
Where is he now?
Safe, locked up. He can't hurt us now.
Okay, so someone's living in the ducts. That's amazing. I'ma just look at your video talk.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of tungsten since 2162. Interested in working with us? Tour our facility to discover if TGS Mineral Works is right for you.
I worry that I'm gonna turn the camera around and they're all gonna be like in a semicircle around us. No, we're fine. We're fine. Everyone's where they should be.
Enter the facility to see our workforce in action.
I'm curious to see how long this goes on for.
Welcome to TGS
Okay, I think that's it.
Proud providers of tungsten since 2162.
Tungsten. Delicious, delicious tungsten.
You can't be in here.
Sorry.
I will call security.
1 second. The test reportedly pushed the subject past his emotional breaking point. The subject is currently in a catatonic state and being treated in hospital. All further tests planned for this subject have been cancelled. Moving forward, a new screening process will be put in place to prevent similar delay. This doesn't sound like mining tungsten. This does not sound like what you need to do to mine tungsten. Okay, pardon, I'm sorry, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. My apologies.
The people seem fearful. It is difficult to determine why.
We need to fix the elevator.
Edie, I don't think they seem fearful. I think they seem a wee bit catatonic. Okay, there's a repair drone. Once, let me just look at everything. You alright? Did you have fun breaking the elevator? On, we can't leave.
Did he die?
Yes, it was an accident, but he died.
I don't know what to think about that.
I'm looking for a Dr. Garneau.
I don't know what you mean.
Aren't you worried about the Reapers?
No, apparently.
We know nothing. Go away.
You don't belong here.
Okay. Okay, that's not... I'll leave. I'll leave if you open the doors, please. I'm a coward. I don't play horror games. Just, like, let me out. Dr. Triffin, your appeal is denied, your resources are cut off, and you've been reassigned. Clean out your office and report to Dr. Land. There will be no further discussion on this matter. Okay, why do they need doctors to mine tungsten?
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
I can't physically leave. Y'all have locked the doors. If you want me to leave, open the doors, please. I guess I'll repair the elevator.
Terminal activated.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay with it.
Okay.
Repairs initiated.
Hey, go little drone. Go drone buddy. Okay. Access granted. Security log past 7 days. Jan Randall, Alex Garneau, Stephen Bragg, and Fiona Triffin. Okay.
The security log for the elevator said Garneau was here in the last week. Why would they lie about that?
No idea. Let's hope we don't have to look too far.
What, they lied because they're kind of weird. Why did the music change up? Why did the music change up? Why is it saving? Why did the elevator lock? Bastards. Am I hearing noise? I know. I'm a naturally timid, paranoid, and anxious person, and I swear I can hear things. I can hear creature noises. I don't... I'm having a moment. I'm having a moment. Give me this data pad. After comparing the stomach contents of Varen from 8 different regions, we must reevaluate our current understanding of their feeding practices. What does Varen have to do with tungsten? Do Varen eat tungsten? Okay, just find him. Just find him. That is our only prerogative. I see I've only got about 2 minutes left on my timer, so I'm going to end off right here because this seems like a decently safe location. So let's see. Mass accelerators. A mass accelerator propels a solid metal slug using precisely controlled electromagnetic attraction and repulsion. The slug is designed to squash or shatter on impact, increasing the energy it transfers to the target. If this were not the case, it would simply punch a hole right through, doing minimal damage. Accelerator design was revolutionized by Element Zero. A slug lightened by a mass effect field can be accelerated to greater speeds, permitting projectile velocities that were previously thought unattainable. If accelerated to a high enough velocity, a simple paint chip can impact with the same destructive force as a nuclear weapon. However, mass accelerators produce recoil equal to their I'm sorry. I'm sweating cobs. I'm coming down with something. Now is not the time for tongue fumbles. Now is not the time. Okay. However, mass accelerators produce recoil equal to their impact energy. This is mitigated somewhat by the mass effect fields that rounds are suspended within, but weapon recoil is still the prime limiting factor on slug velocity. Small arms. Modern infantry weapons are micro-scaled mass accelerators, using mass-reducing fields and magnetic force to propel miniature slugs to lethal speeds. Nearly every gun on the battlefield is laden with features, from targeting auto-assist to projectile shavers that can generate thousands of rounds of ammunition from a small internal block of metal. It was long thought that personal weapons have plateaued in performance, but the Geth proved all theories wrong. Mathematically reviewing their combat logs, the Geth found that in an age of kinetic barriers, most firefights were won by the side who could put the most rounds down range the fastest. But combatants were forced to deliberately shoot slower to manage waste heat, or pause as their weapons vented. To eliminate this inefficiency, the Geth adopted detachable heat sinks known as thermal clips. While organic arms manufacturers were initially doubtful that this would produce a net gain, a well-trained soldier can eject. My time is about to go off. There we go. Excuse me. There we are. A well-trained soldier can eject and swap thermal clips in under a second. Faced with superior enemy firepower, organic armies soon followed the Geth's lead, and today's battlefields are littered with these thermal clips. And tech armor and fortification. Although body armor and kinetic barriers provide significant protection for relatively low cost, technically savvy soldiers sometimes go further. Tech armor is the common term for a complex series of field generators that disrupt incoming force using a stationary warp effect. The theory is that bullets that would normally shatter on impact instead break apart when they strike the field. The field then bleeds away the shrapnel's kinetic energy. The standard design for tech armor traps the warp field between two low-yield kinetic barriers to protect the user from the field itself. When the outer barrier fails, the warp effect is discharged, potentially harming anyone nearby. For this reason, many soldiers modify their armor with a haptic-style light effect to warn allies not to get too close. On missions where stealth is paramount, this effect is disabled. Cynical soldiers joke that the design is called tech armor because if it were simply called warp armor, no one would use it. The fortification approach uses high-energy batteries and superconductive devices within the armor to create a faux clout current effect, essentially a magnetic field that can immobilize metals, even non-ferrous ones. The field is triggered by sensors similar to those in a kinetic barrier. It is powerful enough to protect against most modern weapons, but there are drawbacks. The currents cause metallic objects to hold their position relative to one another, and although the field only lasts for a split second, it creates resistance that can slow or fatigue the wearer. Without specialized training, a soldier can quickly become exhausted or stumble at the wrong time. And there we go, that is all the codex entries read. Excellent. Lovely jubbly. In the next episode, can we find Dr. Garneau? Until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below, and if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.